Hello and welcome to today's game under the lights at the Lawtex Stadium. It's an Essex Senior League game today between 7th in the league Barking FC and 18th in the league Ilford FC. Today I'm Finlan O'Connor and I'm joined with Adam Todd. And Adam, two difference in starts for both sides today. How do you think this game might fare?
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one today. Like you say, two very different starts for the season. Barking have only played 7 games in the league, been in a lot of cup action, did well in the FA Cup and the FA Vars respectively. Got the beaten of them both times last season against Ilford, 5-0 and 5-1 respectively. So yeah, should be an interesting clash. Is not a must win for Ilford. Been in a bit of a poor run recently, but definitely 3 points is necessary for them to start their season well.
I think so too, Adam. I mean, as we've already mentioned, Barking today at the Lawtex Stadium at Maysbrook Park. They've been unbeaten there so far this season. 3 wins and a draw at Maysbrook Park. They've found themselves 7th in the league, only playing 7 league games. It's a very good start for Barking FC. Before we run you through the teams, just want to quickly mention about 3 brilliant products that you can find in the description of today's video. It's a Tolico massage gun that you can find yourself. Also a football training mat, which is plenty of fun. And also, last but certainly not least, a Zacro music boxing machine, which is very, very 3 good products there. We'll shortly run you through the lineups. But I just want to ask again, Adam, both teams have got some good players starting. Who do you think will be the crucial players for either side today?
Yeah, you got to look at the 2 number 9s today, I think, for both teams. Obviously, like you say, you'll mention the lineups, but Juwon Akintunde and for Barking and Joel and Greg Akpele, I'd say is the 2 standouts. Both their top goal scorers this season. Akintunde been flying, nearly hitting double figures already for the season, and Akpele got a couple in a most recent win. So yeah, those are the two main men for up front for both sides. They're the danger men.
It will be interesting to see if they can continue both of their decent starts to the season. I mean, Akintunde having a brilliant start to the season, 9 goals in all competitions. And for Ilford, they've not really had an out-and-out goal scorer, but Akpele is certainly one to watch. 3 goals already this season. So I'll quickly run you through the home side's lineups. In goal today for Barking, number 1, Max Spence. Number 2, Miles Smith. Number 3, Jay Bacon. Number 4, Andy Greenside. Barking skipper today, number 5, Teddy Stacey. Number 6, Charlie Thompson. Number 7, Ezekiel Badamosi. Number 8, Jerodi Kabaya. Number 9, Juwon Akintunde. Number 10, Lewis Byrne-Hewitt. And number 11, Andre Anderson completes the starting lineup for Barking today. And on the bench for Barking, you got number 12, Sam Edwards. Number 14, Tony Martin. Number 15, Teddy Bowden. Number 16, Nelly Malik. And number 17, Bradley McDonald. And now the away side, Ilford, in a local derby today. The away side, they need a big 3 points if they're going to move themselves up the table. And today, starting for them is number 1, Wilkinson Boateng. Number 3, Nick Armadi. Number 5, Khan Jr. Number 6, Michael Okafor. Number 7, Jabir Adam. Number 9, Greg Akpele. Number 10, Joel Appiah. Number 12, Michael Adu. Number 14, Kofi Epaya. Number 16, Emmanuel Wazola. And finishing Ilford's lineup is number 17, Abdul Shobawale. Their substitutes today are number 2, Saktusan Jata. Number 4, Muammar Osman. Number 8, Michael Olatunji. Number 11, Jax Lurs. And their final substitution, Lawrence Olorafemi. And as I've previously just mentioned there, it's a big rivalry today, Adam. How do you think it's going to be for both sides to, sort of calm down the emotions maybe from the fans and the players alike as they're coming out onto the pitch now? How do you think they must be feeling going into this big local derby?
Yeah, it's got to get a nice early start. I think an early goal for both, well, for either side would be the perfect start. I think to kind of settle the nerves if they have any pre-match nerves before, like you say, a local derby. Very rarely happens in non-league these days. But yeah, a big clash, and they're both going to want to start quickly and out of the blocks. Might be a bit of a feisty one as well. Maybe some late challenges, but yeah, it should be a good one.
It should be an exciting clash indeed, as both sides just ready and waiting to get onto the pitch. It's going to be an interesting game. The local derby definitely adds a bit of feistiness into today's game, as we say, under the lights on Athlot's YouTube channel. And as the players are coming out now, ready and waiting to get this game under kickoff, they're just walking out onto the pitch. The referee today, Mr. Ericsson Timu, he'll be doing his best to keep this game in the best spirits of the laws and rules that he will look to set on his players today. Barking, brilliant home form and brilliant form in general, as they have 4 wins in a row in the league, including the last game, which was a 5-2 away win against Halstead Town in Ilford. It's not looking good for them, as they have come off the back of I believe it was 7 losing streak, which is not too good. Oh no, sorry, my apologies. It was their last game was a 3-0 loss against Saffron Walden Town. Their away record's not too great, 1-1 and lost 5 in the league, which isn't too great. But if they want to win today, they're going to have to be resolute in defence and take their opportunities when they come to them, Adam.
Yeah, definitely. Like you say, they've really struggled this season. I mean, obviously getting a nice home win against Halstead Town recently, but other than that, they've really struggled this season to kind of hit some kind of form. And today would be a great opportunity to get 3 points on the board and to kind of just move themselves above and beyond the relegation zone. Like I said, they, weirdly enough, finished in the relegation zone last season, but didn't actually get relegated. What you think of that, I don't know, but yeah, definitely a must. Well, not a must win, but 3 points is definitely what the managers of Ilford will definitely want today.
Absolutely, and as you did mention, they did finish 19th out of 20 teams last year, but just managed not to get relegated. And yeah, they're certainly teetering on the edge of the relegation zone. Currently 18th. 2 teams do get relegated in this division. It's going to be Barking in the white and Ilford in the yellow today, as both captains just getting an ear from both the officials and the referee today, as they'll look to keep this game in a good spirit. And hopefully the officials won't be the topic of today's really interesting match. I mean, like I've already mentioned, Barking have been on fantastic form. They'll be looking to continue that today. Not lost at home yet. Ilford only won 1 away game out of the 6 they've played in the league. It seems like it could be a Barking win written all over it. However, football doesn't often go like that. It will be Juwon Akintunde, Barking's top scorer, to get the game underway. As we're still just awaiting the kickoff here by the official Ericsson Timu. It will actually now be Ilford's kick. The referee just checking with both goalkeepers, Max Spence and Wilkinson Boateng, eager to start this game. Slightly delayed kickoff of 10-8, but Adam, we've already mentioned a few things about both sides. Are you expecting an exciting game today?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said earlier, Barking definitely got the better of them last season, 5-0 and 5-1. I mean, respectively, I don't think Ilford will want the same result today. So there should be a lot of goals. Barking have definitely scored a lot of goals this season. Ilford on the other hand, haven't scored many really at all this season. So I think only the 9 in the league, which is slightly concerning, I'd say, going forward.
Well, they have just won a free kick in Barkin's half here, and you did mention Ilford only scoring 9 goals. Barkin have scored double their goals in 2 less games. So it just shows Barkin's brilliant output in front of goal and Ilford's slightly less threatening. But they do put a ball into the box here. It's flicked on and cleared away by Barkin, but not temporarily, and it's been an early goal for Ilford. Wow, it's come out of nowhere. What a strike from the edge of the box. I'm not quite sure who scored it, but wow, we were just talking about the fact that Ilford are struggling in front of goal and they've taken the lead early doors. And I believe that goal was just under a minute. I mean, Adam, wow, what a start.
Yeah, fantastic start. I still actually don't know who actually scored. It looks like Michael Adu got the strike off at the edge of the box. It was a great finish. It just fell from nicely from the free kick. Fantastic finish, and like we said, a fantastic start. 1 minute in, can't get better than that. It's what the manager's ordered. Definitely, the team talk before the match has worked like a treat, and they already need 1-0.
Barkin already looking to get an equaliser, but wow, what a start, what a goal it was from Ilford. Look to come forward again and maybe surprise Barkin once more. Hoofed up the pitch, but couldn't find an Ilford head. Now it's Miles Smith who plays it back to his goalkeeper, Max Spence. Back out to the right back today, Miles Smith, as he looks for a lofted ball over the top. It's well defended and picked up from Wazola. Tries to play it out wide, but it's Barkin who win the ball back, and you know, really early goal for Ilford. It will be fantastic for them, but Barkin feel like they need to get a goal as soon as possible, really, because the more that Ilford hold on to this 1-0 lead, the more they feel like they can get the 3 points in this game.
Yeah, great start. I mean, we're talking about Barkin's goal scoring prowess, but defensively, they haven't kept a clean sheet since 6th of September. And another goal conceded really early on. And defensively, maybe a little bit of an issue.
Yes, like you say, they've not been exactly brilliant in front of keeping out the goals. Barkin conceded 9 goals, the same amount that Ilford have scored. Well, that will keep the same as the ball comes in from Miles Smith for Barkin. It's well dealt with from the Ilford Town defence, and that's a lovely flick from Greg Akpele, and he almost released his man Joel Apaya, but that's really good work from Greg Akpele there, who is one of Ilford's top scorers. Good work from him to try get his side on another attack. Max Spence, the Barkin keeper, plays it out to the left-hand side. Down the line now for Barkin. As Miles Smith, the right back, finds himself in acres of space, and he can now drive. He plays it into his right winger, Ezekiel Badimosi, who swings in the ball in. It's come to the edge of the box, and it's just gone. Well, I think it's a save, in fact. It was Lewis Byrne-Hewitt with the strike on his left on the edge of the box. It's a fantastic save from Wilkinson Boateng.
What a start. I mean, a massive chance for Barkin to equalise straight away. It looks like it's going to be one of those games where there's going to be plenty of chances for the neutral. But you're going to be slightly concerned if you're both managers and looking at their defenders and wondering what is going on early doors.
As the Barkin corner does come in, it's headed away and it's punched away from Wilkinson Boateng, but he's just done enough as it rolls out for a Barkin throw. But wow, it was a brilliant save from Wilkinson Boateng on with his feet. Fantastic save from him. And yeah, as you say, end-to-end stuff already, and we're only 5 minutes in. Throw in on the far side for Barkin. Andy Greenside picks it up. Can he go for a shot? Instead, he rolls it back out to Miles Smith. Smith looks for Badamosi, and it was a poor one too from Badamosi. Poor pass from Badamosi, but Miles Smith gets him out of danger and passes it straight back to his goalkeeper, Max Spence. But it was good pressing from the Ilford front line, trying to press the poor passes from Barking. But that's a good ball from the keeper, Max Spence. And it's a lofted ball up, and Malachi Boateng can't get there. And he's cleared off the line from Ilford. Drama already. There's been so many chances. And that was almost an equaliser. It's well defended from Ilford. Miles Smith with a ball into the box is headed up rather than at goal and cleared away from Ilford. But as Barking just will keep winning the ball back, they keep churning chances. As the ball is headed away again from the Ilford defender.
I think it was Akintunde at the back post. He must have thought he equalised. But it was really good defending off the line. Not too sure what Boateng was doing in goal. He probably thought he could come and claim it. It was a very much lofted ball into the box. Didn't really get anywhere near it. And Akintunde thought he had a tap in at the back post, but Ilford just keep it out for 1-0 still. But like you said, early chances already.
Yeah, and Wilkinson Boateng will be looking at that. Slightly shaky moment for him, bowed out from his defender. Ilford looked to attack down this left-hand side. But it's brilliant work from Miles Smith to deny Joel Appiah from getting the ball. Great work from Miles Smith, who has already been heavily involved already in this game, defensively and offensively for Barking. So he looked to spring a long ball. It's well defended again from Ilford. Pele plays it to the right-hand side. Although the referee believes the Ilford man's gone a bit too hard on the Barking player, and it will be a free kick for Barking inside their own half. As the game seems to have settled down a touch. I mean, it's been a fantastic start for the neutral, which you did say previously, Adam. You mentioned that it might be an exciting game for the neutral, and I don't think we expected this start from Ilford.
No, definitely not. But all the chances now have just come to the home side. Like you said, it's come down that right-hand side of Miles Smith, and Badamosi had a lot of time and space on the ball to deliver some dangerous crosses so far. And that's where most of the attacks have come from. But Barking are looking hungry for an equaliser, and I think they're just knocking on the door.
And they have a free kick here out wide. It's Andre Anderson, one of the men on it, although he's been denied from fullback Jay Bacon, who's looking to take this free kick for Barking. They've had a few chances already, and I think the next chance they get, I think they need to do their best to get an equaliser, because too many chances miss, and you know what happened, you get punished. And the first chance of the game, Ilford struck really well into the back of the net. Will be Jay Bacon to swing the ball in. It's low, not really great, and not really causing much threat for the Ilford defence. And that's good work on this left-hand side from an Ilford man, and that's a good pass out wide now. Here is Khan Jr., and he's cut inside well. Khan Jr. swings in a ball, and it's good work from Max Smith coming out, Max Spence rather, coming out and claiming the ball. Good work from him. It's Miles Smith with another long ball, looking for Juan Akatunde. It's good work from Wilkinson Boateng again. Both keepers need to come out and make sure they claim the ball as theirs. Wilkinson Boateng already doing that a few times today. Bit of head tennis in the middle of the park. Emmanuel Wazulu battling in there. And it's good work from the Ilford man. And a chance to get a bit of calm on the ball now for Ilford, Adam. They have scored the opening goal of the game, but Barking have had the best chances of the game so far. So just need to get on the ball a little bit and not to rush into getting a second goal. And they've got plenty of time in this game.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great freaking ball. Yeah, exactly that. Just trying to keep hold of the ball, create some more chances maybe, because everything's going towards the home side at the moment, even though they are winning 1-0. Ilford almost maybe shot themselves by scoring so early, but they took the chance well and have that lead to hold on to, but very, very early doors. And well, then we might try and hope for a second as well to make a little bit of a cushion between the two sides.
They've got a long throw-in opportunity here, which is taken long. Flicked on, and there's an opportunity here on the left foot. It's now Junior Adam, who swings in the ball, headed away well from the Barking defender and cleared up to the halfway line. Akintunde beaten in the air, but he wins his header this time. Now here is Badamosi. Under pressure, good tackle by Khan Jr. Both sides just battling well for the ball here. Now here is Ilford going down the right-hand side, and they've won themselves a throw, but good work from either side, battling for every ball, every 50-50. And it does have that feel of a local derby, doesn't it, Adam?
Yeah, it's all a bit of a mess at the moment, really. No side really trying to keep hold of the ball for more than 30 seconds. It's kind of going back and forth, back and forth. Bit of a battle in midfield, trying to just keep hold of the ball, but Ilford, another long throw. Definitely a weapon in non-league. Isn't really used quite a lot, but can be very useful and cause some problems that they have now.
He's sort of struggled to get clear from Barking. Good work from Charlie Thompson to head the ball away, but the pressure keeps coming. Ilford swing a ball into the box. And Miles Smith battling well with Jabbar Adam, and it's just rolled out for another Ilford throw-in, but Ilford in the last sort of 3-4 minutes have been really trying to get this second goal. In the better side in the last few minutes, Ilford. They've got a throw in here. Just to remind you once more about some free great products in the description that you can find on this live stream. You can get yourself a Tolico massage gun, a football training mat, or a Zapro music boxing machine. 3 brilliant products there, if I do say so myself. So you can find them in the link of the description. There'll be a link to all 3 products which you can buy from Amazon. Ilford now with a throw-in, and it is, just to confirm, it is this man who's taken the throw-in who did open the scoring for Ilford, Michael Adu. It's Emmanuel Zola trying to play a ball through, just couldn't find his man, and Barking again, all they can do is just clear it out for a throw-in at the minute. As it is the goal scorer again, Michael Adu, collecting the ball, ready to take the throw-in on this near side for Ilford. Makes a long ball, trying to be won from Greg Akpele, but now Barking can start an attack of their own. But it's well defended from the left back, Nick Amadi, who just comes over, no nonsense stuff, just clears it out for a throw. And it was Badamosi again trying to get away down the right hand side, but good work from Amadi to cover and to get the ball out for a Barking throw. Miles Smith plays it short, gets the ball back. Smith into Byrne Hewitt, who saw his effort well saved from Boateng pretty early on in the game, and good work there from the captain Teddy Stacey just to keep the ball for Barking, and now they're down the left hand side. But they've lost the ball, and Khan Jr. now can play it down the left hand side. Here is Jabir Adam, who tries to make a switch from the left to the right. Barking again, sensible at the back. But it's well won back from Kofi Apaya, who seems to be a problem for Barking in that midfield. Another long ball, headed away. Only as far as a strike on the left foot, but he's leaning back. Is Joel Apaya, I believe, slightly poor effort. I mean, Adam, he should be doing a lot better from there.
Yeah, it's well worked though from Ilford, just keeping the ball nicely up to the one up front, two up front, trying to cause some problems as they have done early doors, but yet a strike that, well, he wish he probably could get back and do it again.
There was an opportunity there for Ilford to sort of counter-attack after a poor pass from the Barking defender, and it was that man again, Joel Apai, who tried the first time pass, it went straight to a Barking man. Again, no nonsense from them, just hoofing the ball up the pitch and away for an Ilford throw. And, you know, despite it being only 15 minutes into the game, Ilford not in a rush to take their throw-ins, their free kicks. You know, they've got the lead, which they haven't had a lot this season, so you're going to do anything in their power just to, even if it is a few seconds, just to take them seconds, bring them off the clock, less time to defend, which is a crucial lead to have. It's going to be hard to defend that, especially with Barkin's form at home, especially not losing at the Lawtech Stadium. They've been fantastic at home as they look to get an equaliser here, but it's good, well done from the Ilford defence, and it's a slightly over-hit ball from Andy Greenside. He wants to do a lot better with that the next time he gets an opportunity just like that.
Yeah, the game slightly calmed down a little bit from the extremely fast 10-15 minutes. The game's just trying to take a little bit of a pace out of it. Ilford, obviously, like you say, got the lead, got something to hold on for. Can they hold on for the whole 90 minutes? We'll find out, but definitely kind of just quieted down a little bit, which does favour the away side.
There's a slightly under-hit header from Charlie Thompson, which caused a bit of problem for Barkin there. Here is Akpele trying to play it into Joel Lapaya, couldn't find him. Good work from Nick Armadi. Now here is Emmanuel Wazola, whose long ball was again intercepted from Charlie Thompson, and now Barkin down the left-hand side if they can keep it on. It was Andre Anderson out there trying to rush to keep it on, weren't able to, and again Ilford get another throw-in, but it's won back well from Jarod Kabaya, who drives forward and plays a ball again, just slow, slightly overhit for Barkin. Nothing's really coming off for them so far, Adam, and you know this is just suits Ilford down to the ground.
Yeah, since the first few minutes, I've not really threatened Boateng in the Ilford net, but just trying to creep up the pitch, just gain some more yards on the defence, because Ilford have created a little bit more in the last couple of minutes. They want to get their foot on the ball and get their front players involved, who've scored so many goals this season. You think maybe if they get Akatunda a chance or Burn Hewitt a chance, they might grab that equaliser.
Well, you know, both of them have already had a few chances already in the game. Burn Hewitt's left-footed shot, well saved from Wilkinson Boateng. Appears to be a little bit of a problem here, I believe. And it's Kofi Apaya on the ground for Ilford. I'm not too sure what had happened. I mean, I was just going to mention a little battle. I've already seemed to have seen Ezekiel Badamosi from Barkin and Jabir Adam already had a few collisions, but the physios are called onto the pitch here. Appears to be holding his thigh/hamstring.
Yeah, Akpele just signalled for a substitution, but not too sure whether it will go through. It doesn't look too comfortable for the Ilford player. So we'll see whether they do make that early change. It'd be disappointing for Apai. He started the game reasonably well, getting his foot on the ball, trying to create more chances for the away side.
Yeah, he has, especially, you know, he's been quite rugged in that midfield, winning the ball back and, like you say, trying to get on it and create chances for his team. So I'm sure the Ilford players and managers will be a bit disappointed. Chris Davis and Ray Bartlett gives them potentially a substitution to make. They'll do everything in their power to keep the midfielder on, who's already had a brilliant start to the game. But he's had a few minutes on the floor now just to get back on his feet. And he's getting a few pats on the back, and I believe that would suggest to me that he would be coming off, and he is. Barking will be making, sorry, my apologies, Ilford will be making the first substitution of the game, and it's a really disappointing one for Kofi Apaya and his teammates, who, he's had a really good start to this game, Kofi Apaya, but unfortunately for him, he will be coming off, and it will be Muammar Osman, the number 4, who replaces him.
Yeah, it's always a shame to see someone come off so early in the game. He would like to make more impact. Like you said, he started well in that midfield, and hopefully Osman can get on the ball nice and early, get a few touches. Played a few games this season, so hopefully for Ilford he can make an impact.
And just to quickly update you on a few results going on in the Essex Senior League. Buckhurst Hill leads Sawbridgeworth Town 2-0. Halstead Town are losing at home against Benfleet 1-0. And Stansted and Brentford and West Essex and Takeley still remain goalless, as Ilford have a throw-in on this near side. Again, it looks like it will be taken long, trying to find the head of Greg Akpele, which has won a lot of headers so far, as he chests it down, and it is cleared up the pitch for Ilford. Underneath the head of Teddy Stacey, who calmly heads it back to his keeper, Max Spence, and he now will roll the ball out to his left-back, Jay Bacon, and Barkin will look to create an opportunity. Nice, well defended from Ilford. Now, here is Joel Apaya on the ball. Good work from Akpele to find Wazola. Michael Adu clears it. Is Khan Jr., although it's not the best clearance, and now Barkin might be able to get another opportunity. Adu almost caught the ball on the edge of his own box. It's a bit of head tennis here, but Barkin picked the ball up, and it's cleared away again from Khan Jr. They're just playing a few neat passes, Barkin, but just nothing seems to be coming off for them at the moment. But here is an opportunity, and it was that man, Jawan Akintunde, who found a bit of space on the edge of the box, but it was slightly under-hit. Well, I say slightly, massively under-hit, and Wilkinson Boateng faced no danger of that shot going anywhere near his goal.
Yeah, just slightly snatched at it when he got the chance. He saw the opportunity to have a go, and well, why not? He's been on form this season, but yeah, like you say, just straight at Boateng. But promising signs for the home side. Just trying a few intricate passes on the edge of Ilford's area, but nothing too threatening at the moment.
No, the game has sort of calmed down a bit. It was a really intense start from both sides in the early stages. Barkin here with Anderson, and now they've played it out to the far side. Is Badamosi, and that is a really poor cross. He had so much time there, Ezekiel Badamosi, to get his head up and swing in a good ball. There was 3 men in the box for Barkin, but the cross evades all of them, and I'm sure Badamosi will be disappointed with that attempt.
Yeah, he had a lot of space down that right-hand side, where most of our taps have come from. As well worked, but yeah, very much overhit cross. The forwards going to be disappointed that cross didn't go anywhere near the head of a number 9 and number 10 for Barkin. But a chance, from promising chance.
Ilford do well to clear it. Now they have a chance with Apaya, and he plays it out to this left-hand side to Jabbar Adam. And again, I don't know if that is a shot or a cross. I mean, again, really poor from Jabbar Adam on that left-hand side. Just slightly rushed it. Again, I'm not even sure if he went for a shot or a cross, but neither were a valid option there, and just goes straight into the hands of Max Spence, who is on the ball now. Really out of his goal here, Max Spence, and passes it to Smith. Slightly under pressure. Back out to Spence, who's happy with the ball at the feet. And he looks long now, looking for Akintunde, but that ball should roll straight out for an Ilford goal kick, which it does, ushered well from Nick Amadi, the centre-back, who has done well to cover a few dangerous Barking attacks so far. And it will be a goal kick for Ilford. Wilkinson Boateng again in no rush to take this goal kick quickly. The ball is sent long from Boateng. Again, Akpele doing really well to battle out with the Barking defenders. Every ball that's going long seems to be finding the head of Akpele so far. He's done well to flick on. Just no one really getting on his headers that he is winning so far for Ilford. But so far, Akpele's had a decent start to the game. But that's really well turned from Greenside. And now he finds it out to Miles Smith. Smith to Badamosi. Badamosi cuts inside, plays it back out to Greenside. He'll keep the ball ticking for Barking. Here is Charlie Thompson. Thompson to Kabaya, back out to Thompson, who finds the goalkeeper Spence. And a first time ball out wide to the left finds Jay Bacon. Now Bacon looks for a long ball. Again, it's dealt well from Ilford. Now Apaya. Oh, it's brilliant work from Apaya. Now here is Khan Jr. to go forward. The referee just brought it back for a foul on Apaya, on Joel Apaya. It was brilliant work from Joel Apaya to get away from the midfielders of Barking and play a ball into Khan Jr., but the referee pulls it back. And now we've already seen Kofi Apaya come off, and Joel Apaya now is just down. Although he gets straight back up to his feet. There's a big chance here for Ilford, Adam.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it could be just trying to put some pressure on the Barking defence, put a ball into the mixer, see if, like I say, Akpele and can get a touch onto it. Like he's won most of the headers today.
And Khan Jr. with a ball into the box. It had to be well dealt with Max Spence, sorry. And
not a bad ball. Definitely put Spence under pressure. Had to deal with it. He dealt with it well. To be fair to the goalkeeper.
Another long ball comes Spence's way. Decides to kick it rather than catch it. Maybe he was outside of his area. Here is Jabir Adam, who's trying to find the run of Greg Akpele, but it was dealt well again from Charlie Thompson. And the referee has given a handball here against Jarrod Kabaya, and it's a free kick again in a dangerous area for Ilford. It's going to be that man, Khan Jr., who swung in, as you mentioned, a dangerous ball. If he can swing just as dangerous as a ball he did in the first place, this will be a big opportunity. And he does swing it. Akpele looks to volley it with the left. Just couldn't get a clean enough connection on it. And Spence rolls it out quickly to Bacon as Barking look to counter-attack Ilford. Bacon down the line to Anderson. Anderson holds the ball up well. Kabaya back out to Bacon. The attack sort of died down a bit as Barking will go from left to right. Here is Thompson. To his right back Smith. Back out to Thompson. And I've just seen every time that Smith is getting on the ball, the number 7 of Ilford, Jabir Adam, is always on that first touch. Brilliant work from him as Smith has no real option but to go back.
Yeah, that's where most of the dangers come from in this first half. Down Smith and mainly Smith really, and Badamosi as well. There's a couple of opportunities to put a ball into the box. Yeah, Adam's done well to close down. He's kind of seeing the danger of the right back. Just put a little bit of pressure on him to kind of play it all the way back to the centre back and even the goalkeeper. So he's dealt with it well so far, but there's a corner here for Barking, so it could be a chance.
Yeah, one well from Akintunde. It's going to be Jay Bacon to swing the ball in. It's not a bad ball at all. Headed away well from an Ilford man. I believe that was... Not too sure who that was. There was a lot of heads going up there for Ilford. But it will be a barking throw on this far side, which again, Jay Bacon will look to take. Bacon plays it into the feet of Akintunde. Back out to Bacon. He's battling it out well. And the referee has deemed Pele to go too hard on Bacon. And again, Jay Bacon will have an opportunity to take this free kick on his left foot and try and do his best to get Barkin on level terms half an hour in. But actually, as Jay Bacon looked to be the one to take it, it's going to be Teddy Stacey, the captain for Barkin, to swing this ball in. It's a good opportunity here. You just see Bern Hewitt also just lurking on the edge of the box. He already had a shot come close already in this game. It's going to be a ball swung in. It's headed away. And that Pele can head it as far away as Bern Hewitt, who looks back to his centre-half, Teddy Stacey, the captain, who did swing the ball in. And, I mean, I'm not too sure with the referee's decision now. I thought for my life that looked like a Barkin throw-in, but he has given an Ilford throw-in. And again, more respite for Ilford, more opportunities to gain their breath and try and look for a second goal in this game.
Yeah, they defended that set piece really well. The corner before that as well, the defenders got a few headers, got a few bodies in the way of the header. So they defended well set pieces where Barkin have delivered some good balls into the box. It's not really caused any problems, which is to Ilford's liking at the moment, still holding on to that 1-0 very early lead.
And, just as the Barkin players were slightly disappointed that the decision from the throw-in 2 minutes ago didn't go their way, the Ilford players now a bit upset. They thought it was their throw. Barkin again will look to spring an attack on this right-hand side with Miles Smith. Smith trying to play a ball into Lewis Byrne Hewitt, but it's defended well again from Ilford. It's Adam. Well won from Wazola, as he spreads it out to this far side. And it's Akpele, who drops deep once more and plays it back out to this far side. The ball launched into the box, and it's headed on from Joel Apaya. It was a tricky header. It was a very lofted ball into the box. He had to generate all the power himself. And didn't really worry the Barking keeper, Max Spence, but not a bad effort from Ilford.
Yeah, worked it well again through that midfield. Osman, the substitute, nicely played out wide the right-hand side. There's a very lofted ball into the box. It was going to be hard for Apaya to get really any sort of dangerous contact on the header, but he did well to win it in the first place.
Khan Jr. now. Nice one too of that Pele. And he's gone down. The referee has given a free kick. Believed that Jerode Kabaya went a bit too hard on Khan Jr. And he's had quite an interesting game as well. Khan Jr. didn't really see too much of him in the first 10 minutes, but certainly been one of Ilford's better players. It's an opportunity again for Adam or Khan Jr. to get a ball into the box and, for Ilford's sake, get the 2-0 lead. It looks like it is going to be Khan Jr. to swing this ball into the box. But it's headed well from Thompson. One back from Wazola. Wazola again picks the ball up and he tries to find Adam. Adam does well just to keep the chance alive, and Khan Jr. and Wazola both tackled each other, it seems, for Ilford. And that's good work from Adu, the goal scorer, who goes for a cross into the box. And for a minute I thought he might have caught Matt Spence off the line, but it's really well dealt with from Charlie Thompson again. The danger's still in here for Ilford as Barking just can't fully get the ball clear, but that's a really good tackle from Andy Greenside. And the referee will pull it back. It was a strong challenge on Andy Greenside, who did get that ball clear. deem that as a foul. Barking now have the opportunity to just calm the play down, as it looked that Ilford were going to get a good opportunity there. They just couldn't get the ball clear, Barking. And as they've done all game, just passing the ball around. Akintunde does well to win a free kick there. Nick Amadi's gone too hard on him, and again it's a dangerous. We've seen a few dangerous free kicks for either side. Barking, for their sake, need to do their best to create a good opportunity to gain the equaliser.
Yeah, maybe a bit too far out for a shot, but looks like Jay Bacon's going to line it up, so I could be wrong. Maybe suits the left-footed of the left back. Might have to call Boateng into action, and he's just lining up his wall. He might need to line it up properly, and this could cause a problem.
Well, it is an interesting position for Jay Bacon. It looks like he's going to go for a shot. Bacon does go for a shot. It's straight into the Ilford wall. And it's well dealt with Sobowale on that far side, but Barking win the ball back, and the ball does come back into the box, headed away from Nick Amadi. And now Apaya plays it into Akpele. And now Ilford can start an attack on this left-hand side. It's Jabir Adam, but that's a brilliant tackle again from Charlie Thompson. And it's gone out for an Ilford throw-in on this near side. Goal scorer Michael Adu will look to take it. He throws the ball long. Akpele again done really well to head on the ball, and it was it's a really well worked to win the ball back, and there was a shot from Apaya on the edge of the box, but I believe it was Charlie Thompson just too comfortable on the ball there, and he was almost caught out.
Yeah, a bit of a mess really. It felt nicely for Apaya at the edge of the box, but Thompson made up for his mistake and blocked it well. He was heading goalwards, and that's what Ilford had been waiting for really. Just a bit of a mistake at the back. They haven't really dealt with second and third balls that well, Barking, today. Another kind of example of that.
It was Sobowale there with the long throw, flicked again from Akpele. Greg Akpele done really well at flicking them headers on. But Michael Adu goes forward there. Barking player's gone down off the ball, and it's a shot coming in from Khan Jr. Quite comfortable for Max Spence. I believe that is Juwon Akintunde on the floor there. It's a bit of a strange one. I believe he thinks he's been elbowed from Michael Adu. I didn't think so necessarily, but he does look generally hurt here. And this could be a big loss if they were to lose Juwon Akintunde, who is their top scorer so far this season.
Yeah, it might have just caught him with a kind of flailing arm as he was trying to hold him off. As trying to get a bit of space on the ball. And it's alright. Sure it'll be alright to continue. The striker.
Yeah, he was just holding his teeth, checking for blood, I think. As you mentioned, a flailing arm potentially from Michael Adu, who, out of them two to battle, you wouldn't think that Michael Adu would be the one who scored and Juwon Akintunde the one who hasn't. Interesting kick from Spence, who finds Bacon in a lot of space. And he plays it down the left-hand side, looking for Andre Anderson, who again does well to win another free kick in a dangerous area for Barking. And you just got to think, Adam, one of these free kicks are going to find a head of a Barking player, and that is a big opportunity then to grab that equaliser.
Yeah, they've dealt with them well so far, Ilford. But it's that first contact, that is the most important. And Ilford have won that so far, both ends really. A lot of those long throws, Ilford have won defensively. Set pieces wise, they've won it as well. Looks like they've won another header, which is flicked on the left-hand side.
A slightly poor ball from Jay Bacon, but again, as you mentioned, really well done from Ilford again. And it's Max Spence, again, who seems very comfortable with the ball at his feet so far. Really good pressure from Wazola and Jabir Adam, who on that left-hand side, I've mentioned it a few times, is not giving Miles Smith any sort of time on the ball. I mean, the first sort of 5-10 minutes, Miles Smith was the most important Barking player going forward, but since then it's been slightly dealt with by Jabir Adam, who's had a really good start, and that's good work from Apaya trying to play through Greg Akpele, but again the referee thinks Andy Greenside has tackled Khan Jr. on the floor, and it's another Ilford free kick. Been a feature of this game.
Yeah, I think it might be Butts as well, I'm not too sure. But I think just thought it was accidental. But I think it just clipped him. I think it was Khan Jr. I think he clipped when Ilford were trying to attack. It was a really nice turn by Apaya, trying to set him free. And then we'll do Butts.
I think it was just a talking to Teddy Stacey from referee Ericsson Timu. And just mentioned it a few times before, but if you go to the link in the description, there's 3 brilliant products there. In the description, you can get a Tolico massage gun, a football training mat, or a Zapro music boxing machine, or all 3. There's been brilliant action so far, and I'm sure some of the players for Barking and Ilford could do with that massage gun at half time. I mean, especially a few of the Ilford midfielders, Emmanuel Wazola, and the substitute Muammar Osman's been running quite a lot. I think they'll be really happy with that Tolico massage gun at half time. Ilford got a dangerous throw in on this left hand side. It's going to be Michael Adu, who faked to take it quick. I think he will now go long. He doesn't, he goes short. And it's Akpele who holds the ball up well, although seems to have come off his arm. Actually, the referee, foul throw there from Michael Adu. I mean, you know, if you see that at Sunday League level, you'd be disappointed, but at Essex Senior level, I mean, you shouldn't be seeing any foul throws at this level. And it's a free kick for Barking now. I didn't think Armadi done a whole host of wrong there. It's going to be Andy Greenside, and he's going to leave it for the right back Miles Smith. There's not long to go before half time. 3 or 4 minutes plus whatever will be added on. Don't think there'll be too much added on, maybe 1 or 2 minutes. There is Teddy Stacey. Tries to play it into Anderson's feet, but it's really well dealt with by Emmanuel Wazola again for Ilford.
Yeah, they've defended really well today, Ilford. Limited the chances since those first 5 minutes of a flurry of chances, but since then, both teams have not really been called into action. They defended all set pieces really well so far. So yeah, impressed by Ilford's defence. It looks like a back 5 almost, 3 centre backs. Have defended that dangerous Barking attack well. And they've conceded 18 goals this season, but they've kept Barking out so far.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes we do overlook football, make it a lot more complicated than it needs to be, but it's simple as this. If Ilford keep a clean sheet, they've got all 3 points, and so far they've not had too much troubles at the back, and rather been looking really good going forward. And it's going to be Khan Jr. with a long ball for Ilford, which has evaded everyone until it comes to the back post for Adam, who swings in the ball again. And not a great ball from Adam. I mean, I've been really impressed with his off-the-ball work, but on the ball he's been slightly rushed, and again it's seen there. And there's a strong tackle from Byrne Hewitt, but it only finds an Ilford man once again. It's a substitute, Muammar Osman, just looks to keep the ball slightly for Ilford. But that long ball, Akpele just sort of slipped over, wasn't expecting it. Again, Barking look to start an attack and build from the back with Max Spence. It's Miles Smith on this right-hand side. Back to his centre-back, Charlie Thompson, who looks long to the left-hand side, but it's really well dealt with from Abdul Sowawale. And again, Sobowale, but he's been pushed off the ball. And now here's Akintunde on the left-hand side. He plays it into the box, but it's well dealt with from Adam. Only as far as Smith, who takes a touch. Can he hit it? Instead, lays it back to Greenside. And it's cleared away from Khan Jr. But that was a dangerous opportunity for Barkin. And Bacon drives forward for Barkin again. It's Anderson on this far side. Plays it back into Bacon. And Sobowale with a good defensive block. And that cross from Anderson causing no problems again for Wilkinson Boateng. Really good defending from Ilford once again, as it looked like Akintunde had a bit of space on the left-hand side. But good defending again from Ilford, Adam.
Yeah, Barkin just looking to get in between the wing back and the wide centre back of that Ilford defence, and they did in that instance. But yeah, well defended in the end by Ilford. Got in their shape well. Just kind of ushered it out for no real big opportunity for the home side. And that's been the kind of summed up really the last 25 minutes.
We are in added on time in the first half, but here's an opportunity for Ilford with Adam on this left-hand side. Plays it into Wazola. Can do well to temporarily get rid of any danger, and that long ball from the substitute Osman potentially will be the last action of the half. Although referees let him play go here, and it'll be Michael Okafor to take this throw-in on the far side for Ilford. As he looks long, Pele couldn't get on that headed ball, and now can Smith get away? No, he can't. It's really well ushered from Adu into Apaya back into Adu, who's already scored one goal. He had some space there on the edge of the box. It opened up for him, but his shot was weak and straight into the path of Spence, which needed 2 attempts from Spence just to retain the ball into his possession. But Barkin, can they have one more chance before the half? There's a ball from Byrne Hewitt, but again, good defending from Michael Okafor. It's been a feature of the half for Ilford. And play will still carry on. There can't be much longer left. A long ball from Teddy Stacey finds Bacon. Bacon gets his head up and finds Anderson. And he's been wiped out, surely. The referee doesn't think so. I thought it was certainly a foul. But Barkin again, that's a poor ball into the middle. One back low, and here's Byrne Hewitt. Great pass out wide. Here is the number 2, Miles Smith, who drives the ball into the box. And it's headed away from an Ilford defender once again. And Barkin will get a corner, which will surely be the last attempt of the game to get an equaliser for them. Of the half, my apologies.
Yeah, Ilford will want to keep this 1-0 lead going into half-time. They defended really well all this half so far. I want to go into the break 1-0 up. Last chance of the half, you'd say.
And he's swung in on that right-hand side. Really well dealt with from Akpele again. And that will be the final action of a very entertaining half. Barkin not lost the game at home. Won their last 4 games, but they find themselves 1-0 down to a struggling Ilford side, who have only won 1 away games in 6 attempts. They've been brilliant defensively. They scored a goal within the first minute, but Barkin have had a few opportunities. A really good save from Wilkinson Boateng. Adam, just sum up your thoughts in that first half.
Yeah, it was a crazy first 5 minutes, a flurry of chances for Barkin, really, more than Ilford, even though Ilford took the lead really well by Michael Adu. Since then, just quieted down a little bit. Ilford have defended really well, dealt with the set pieces, and they've won a lot of long throws in the attacking half, especially at Pele and Co up front. And yeah, it's been a really good half from Ilford. They're going to be happy to take a 1-0 lead into the break. They're going to want more of the same in the second half.
And at half-time, here at the Lawtech Stadium, it's Barking 0, Ilford 1. Hello and welcome back to the second half of this very interesting Essex Senior League game between Barking FC and Ilford FC. So a very entertaining half so far. Ilford FC taking the lead within the game with a fantastic volley from Michael Adu and Adam with Ilford 1-0 up. The surprising away side winning in this big derby match. How do you think, or what do you think Ilford need to do to try and hold on to the win, which will give them all 3 points today?
Well, I mean, another early goal would be nice. Everybody thinking another early goal in the first few minutes and a 2-0 lead to kind of hold on to for the rest of the 45 minutes would be nice. But 2-0 can be a dangerous lead if it does get to that point. But yeah, definitely get a second. They've defended really well. Dealt with all the set pieces and everything that's going to be chucked forward by the home side, a very prolific home side. But they defended well, and a win would be massive. We were talking in the halftime break about the 3 points that Ilford would get, or that they could get, would push them up the table with a lot of games in hand, up to 16th. Obviously, only playing 9 games so far, but if Bar can turn it around, they definitely can cut the gap to the playoffs. 8 points behind Takeley in the last playoff place, but 5 games in hand, or now 4 games in hand. It will be after this one. Can push them closer to that playoff position. So 3 points are definitely important for both sides. But Ilford just want to hold on defensively, just same again. Boateng would like another quiet 45 minutes, really.
As Barking do now come back onto the pitch, and just to remind you once more about 3 brilliant products that we have in the links in the description. You can get yourself a Tolico massage gun, a football soccer training mat, or a Zacro music boxing machines. Or as I previously did say, all 3, if that's what you're interested into. 3 brilliant products there. As I did say, Barking now out onto the pitch for the second half. I'm expecting much of the same from them. Still threaten in front of goal. You know, they need to get a goal if they want to try get something out of the match. And, you know, they are now down to 8th. They started the day in 7th, but as Buckhurst Hill are winning 2-0 against Sawbridgeworth Town, Barking now do find themselves 8th in the league. And this win for Ilford will take them up to 17th place, which looks a lot more pretty than the 18th place they were at the start of the day.
Yeah, they were causing problems down the right-hand side. Really, we mentioned Smith and Badamosi a lot in that first half. Didn't see a lot of Andre Anderson. I'd like to get maybe more of the ball, more involved. But definitely down that right-hand side, they were causing a few issues. But we did mention Jabir Adam was defending well. The left back or left wing back was definitely faulting Miles Smith, who had a lot of space in the first 5 or 10 minutes, but definitely a lot less space as the game carried on.
Yeah, I think partly due to that was the great work from Jabir Adam on that left-hand side for Ilford, as their players now are coming back onto the pitch. In a bit of a talk, just sort of telling each other what they need to do in order to hold on to this lead. I think that will be a Barking change. So number 17 is on the pitch there, Bradley McDonald. Not too sure who's come off in his place, but with him ready in his kit, Bradley McDonald will be coming onto the pitch, and it's an attacking change from Barking to try and get this equaliser.
Yeah, looks like it. Definitely, he will definitely want to make an impact, like Osman did for Ilford in midfield. Not too sure. I think you're playing out wide, I presume. I think it might be Andre Anderson that has come off, but we'll have to double check that substitute. But yeah, definitely an attacking change. want to make an impact. So we'll see whether he does in these 45 minutes. A big half for him and a big half for Barking.
Yeah, it's going to be a really, really big half for Barking. They need to at least score one goal to try and get back into the game, obviously. And it is number 17 there. Has just come to the far side just to confirm that substitution. It will be Bradley McDonald coming on for Lewis Byrne-Hewitt. And Byrne-Hewitt is... Barking will be making a double substitution here. Oh, no, they won't. Sorry, my apologies. It's just the one. Bradley McDonald coming on for Lewis Byrne-Hewitt. And, you know, he did have the best chance of the game for Barking, I think, Byrne-Hewitt. But just, it was a good save from Wilkinson Boateng, who hasn't really had to do too much since then.
Yeah, it looks like a straight swap in that number 10 role. Lewis Byrne-Hewitt was causing a few problems early on. Like you said, had a great chance early on. But since then, maybe a little bit quiet and maybe just forced into a change. The manager, Sonny Fowl. We want to see a substitute make a lot of impact.
And already a long ball on the right-hand side there from Miles Smith, trying to find the top scorer, Juwan Akintunde. He just couldn't get his toe on it. Again, good work from Wilkinson Boateng. Just got the ball at his feet. I believe that's Nick Armadi down. He believes Akintunde might have just kicked in on him slightly as he was trying to reach in and get that goal. It's a long ball. It's been planted up. First touch for Bradley McDonald as he goes head-to-head with Abdul Sobowale. Sobowale's on the ground, but Barkin will continue to go forward. Here's Bacon. There's a hard pass for Akintunde to control. As it just rolls straight out to Wilkinson Boateng. And a bit of a problem there for Abdul Sobowale as he went down with a collision. The substitute Bradley McDonald, both number 17s already going into a strong tackle. Ilford defend this well. And here is Wazola. And he plays it out to Adam. Adam looking for Akpele again, but Wazola wins the ball back. He's been fantastic so far in this game, Wazola. Now here's Akintunde. And that will be a yellow card coming out here for the top scorer, Juwan Akintunde, usually used to getting goals next to his name, but he will get a yellow card here. I think it's deserved. It was a strong studs-up challenge on Muammar Osman, the substitute, the man who come on for the injured Kofi Apaya. It will be a yellow card for Juwan Akintunde.
Yeah, I just think he tried to turn on his first touch, but Osman just kind of got in the way of him turning. Maybe just a little bit late, and got a yellow card for that tackle. Maybe definitely not what the striker wanted, like I say. Hasn't really had many opportunities. Had the one in the first few minutes where he could have equalised, but good defending off the line. But since then, maybe a little bit quiet for his liking. And Barkin will try and want to get him more involved. Number 9.
There was Osman, who did win that header. It was a shot on the edge of the box from Ilford. It was again straight into the path of Max Smith as Bacon goes long into the feet of the substitute, Bradley McDonald. And now Akintunde's gone down. The referee has given a free kick for Barkin. Akintunde just giving him a word. The same with the captain, Teddy Stacey. But the referee's having none of it. Not too sure what they're complaining about. Maybe a yellow card there, as it was a similar challenge to the one Akintunde just placed. Stacey looks quick and he finds Bacon on the left-hand side. Bacon plays it into the middle. Akintunde again battling it out for it, but Wazola again wins the ball back for Ilford. He's been fantastic today, Wazola. Sobowale's long ball has now found the feet of Greg Akpele, but he just couldn't make it stick for Ilford. And Barkin will look to attack down the left-hand side again. McDonald, the ball just evaded him from Bacon. And Michael Okafor will let that roll out. He will take this long throw again. in no particular rush to take it. Plays it long. Pele's claiming for a foul there. I think he needs to be a bit stronger. It was a good header from Bacon, and that's really well done from Andy Greenside. But it's lost again from Barking. They need to keep the ball a lot better. And Greenside brings down Joel Apaya. And Ilford bring men forward as they've got an opportunity from this free kick.
Yeah, it looks like McDonald's just gone to the left-hand side. And Anderson's just gone into number 10 role where Byrne Hewitt was in the first half. He's trying to make Ilford think a little bit more defensively. Trying to be a bit more fluid up front. Up front three.
There's a long ball there. Thought might trouble Max Spence of the Barking goal, but he done well again, Max Spence. Been quite tidy, especially with the ball at his feet today, Max Spence. But it's not tidy from the Ilford number 4, Osman. But he's well won back again from Emmanuel Wazola. I think it's been fantastic for Ilford. Pele couldn't keep hold of the ball and he just sort of wipes out there, it seems, on this captain, Teddy Stacey, but the referee just waves play on. And I think Pele's slightly lucky not to concede a foul. Barking there, looking to attack again. Miles Smith with that ball over the top for Badamosi, but since the sort of first 10 minutes, Miles Smith and Badamosi just, it seemed for the life of me that they were going to be the ones to drag Barking back into this game, but ever since the sort of 10th minute, they've just not really been as effective as they had them.
No, definitely not. They've definitely kind of halted that right-hand side a little bit more, have Ilford. That's why maybe the manager made a change, trying to kind of even the attacks out, maybe focus more on the left-hand side with McDonald, the substitute. It's well worked by Penny though for Ilford.
He has come onto the edge of the box. This was Zola. Sobawale just couldn't get the ball out from under his feet, but he done well to deny Barking going on an attack. And again, Ilford not getting a proper shot on goal, but certainly threatening the back four of Barking, who at times have seemed a little bit uncomfortable today. Here is Miles Smith, trying to look over the top for Akintunde. It's well worked from Nick Armadi, but it's only found the feet of Badamosi. His cross well headed away, but it's well won back. And now Adamosi, good first touch, but it's a really good interception from Wilkinson Boateng, who has now gone down. He's absolutely fuming. He believes that Badamosi has gone too hard on him, and the referee tends to agree with Boateng, as Badamosi now has been booked for Barking. I'm thinking that's slightly too harsh, as he has every right to try and go for the ball, and Wilkinson Boateng is really upset with that. But is that enough for a yellow card in your opinion, Adam?
Yeah, not too sure really, to be honest. It was a really good pass by Cobbler, I think it was. Found Badamosi. The touch has got away from him a little bit. I think he does have the right to go for the ball. Obviously just caught Boateng a bit late. Yellow maybe a little bit harsh, but referee's giving it. So another one to add to the book for Barking. Front three's got 2 yellow cards. So not what they wanted really, but I'm sure Boateng would be alright to carry on.
Yeah, he seems fine enough to be able to take this goal kick for Ilford, but as you mentioned, 2 Barking attackers now with yellow cards. I'm sure they'd much prefer goals to their name. Khan Jr. Tried to play through at Pele, but just again another poor tackle from the captain, Teddy Stacey. And again, another chance for Ilford to get the ball into the box as the centre-halves look to go up for this free kick.
Yeah, Ilford won't mind this at all, really. It's been very stop-start this start of the second half. A lot of fouls, there's a lot of niggles off the ball. And a lot of, well, maybe a half chance here for the free kick. Very far out.
It's Khan Jr. again, who's taken everything today. He was looking for the run of the captain, Nick Armadi. It just evaded him as Max Spence goes in the stand to retrieve the ball for a Barking goal kick. About 10 minutes into this second half so far, still Barking 0, Ilford 1. Just a quick run through of the other games in the Essex Senior League today. Buckhurst Hill now leading against Sawbridgeworth Town at 2-1. Halstead Town have now got an equaliser against Benfleet, and Stansted Brentford and West Essex Takeley are still goalless. Good work from Teddy Stacey as he now plays it down the line for Akintunde. Akintunde goes for a left-footed shot. It's well saved from Boateng. The rebound is smashed in from Jabir Adam. It was a shot from a really tight angle from the top scorer, Akintunde. And my apologies, it was not Jabir Adam. He plays for Ilford. It was Ezekiel Badimosi who got onto the rebound for Barking and smashed the ball into the empty net. Barking have their equaliser. Now they will be wanting a winner.
Yeah, really well played by Stacey. A good ball into those channels, down between the centre back and the wing back. Really good effort by Akintunde. Surprised me that he took it early, and probably surprised Boateng. He took it so early. It was a good save, but he only fell to Badimosi, and he was never going to miss, and nearly down the other end straight away for Ilford. He getting a little bit carried away there, but nearly had 2-1 Ilford straight away. But a great goal and a great equaliser for Barking.
Yeah, fantastic goal for Barking. Now back level in this game, in this intense derby. There's already been a few yellow cards. It was the goal scorer, Badimosi, who did just get a yellow card. I did mention that he much preferred to have a goal next to his name, but now he has that also. He's got the bit between his teeth to try and get his Barking side all 3 points. As there is a throw in. Oh, sorry, my apologies, Adam.
He's been one of the dangers really well. Been a bit quiet in the last 25 minutes of the first half, but he was down that right hand side. He was the one, him and Mark Smith, are trying to cause some problems. 5th goal this season for the winger, and Barking definitely got the tails between their legs, but Ilford are going to want to snatch back that lead, and that is a late challenge.
That is a late challenge from the goal scorer for Ilford, Michael Adu. It was just slightly late there on Jerode Kabaya. And the referee, for the 3rd time today, will be reaching into his book. And, well, Barking's goal scorer, Ezekiel Badimosi's on a yellow. Now Ilford's goal scorer, Michael Adu, did score that goal in the first few minutes, is now on a booking himself.
Yeah, it was from his own touch, really. Tried to bring it out from the back. Badimosi just came across him, got a little bit of a nick on the ball, and Michael Adu just caught him late there. But yeah, it's got a bit more feisty in the second half. A lot more tackles flying in. Referees had to show the card a few times already in this opening 15 minutes or so.
Stacey looks out for his left-hand side for Bacon. He done really well to keep that ball into play. Just couldn't receive the ball back. And now here is Akpele. And he holds the ball up nicely for Sobowale, who looks long. Had to be really cleverly dealt with from Miles Smith, with 2 Barking players on rushing. And I really just cannot call which way this game will go. Akpele looking to beat the captain, Teddy Stacey. Akpele on this right-hand side. And has he won his side a corner? I believe he has. Really well played from Greg Akpele, who's been really tidy in those positions where, he might not be giving a really big goal threat, but in terms of flicking the ball on, winning free kicks and fouls for his side, he's been fantastic.
Yeah, he's been a nuisance really all game. Hold the ball up well, put his side into it.
And what an opportunity there for Joel Apaya, who has scored 3 goals already this season. It's a brilliant ball from Khan Jr. Free header for Joel Apaya. He's got to score.
Yeah, huge chance. He got a lot of contact on it, almost too much contact on the header. Just flew over the bar. But definitely a massive chance to get back that lead for the away side.
Good work from that wing back on the right, Abdul Sobowale. Really, Shobawala, I should say, has been fantastic in the second half. Osman, a slightly under-hit pass, but it has found Akpele. Akpele can chip it up now, but it's just over the head of Khan Jr., who pressed down the clearance of Charlie Thompson. And it's Wazola again who finds the ball. Good 1-2 with Junius. Wazola, who finds the path of Apaya again. But the ball was nicely blocked from Kabaya, and Barking get their lines cleared.
It was almost a little bit similar to the first half, where Ilford scored the first goal and Barking had a lot more chances when Ilford actually did after the goal, and it's happened the other way around in the second half, where Barking have equalised and Ilford a little bit more on top.
And Junior's low cross has found Akpele! And his left-footed shot, not too far away from the goal, just gone slightly over. But again, another opportunity for Ilford. As you were just saying, Adam, you know, Ilford scored early in the first half, but the big opportunities came for Barking after. And as soon as Barking have got this equaliser, it seems like Ilford are the team to get back in front.
Yeah, chance there for Akpele. The one he's been waiting for already all game. Just let back a little bit. It was already kind of rising over the bar. Spence maybe had it covered. It was straight down the middle, but a chance again for the away side.
Here's Max Spence, who'll take his goal kick long. It's good work from Wazola of Ilford, but it's one back from Kabaya of Barking, and now Bacon can look towards the left-hand side. And it's a poor touch from Bradley McDonald. We've not really seen enough from Bradley McDonald, the substitute. He's not had the impact of the game that the manager, Johnny Fowle, would have wanted. And he just sort of showed there with that poor touch. That's a really big interception from Charlie Nichols, and Barking can come forward. But again, another big tackle from Ilford. There is a bit of feistiness in this game now. Shobawale looks long, but it's a poor pass to no one, really. No direction on that ball. And Max Spence rushes out and claims it. It's got a really fast tempo to this game now. It's got that derby feel to it, Adam. And I just cannot call which way the pendulum will swing.
Yeah, both teams just losing the ball in midfield with a few loose touches. There's got almost like overhitting, under-hitting passes, but another possible chance here for Ilford.
And Khan Jr. with a fantastic ball to Akpele. Greg Akpele seized up his man one-on-one, but it's good defending again from Charlie Thompson. And that is a poor pass from Bacon, really. Bradley McDonald couldn't exactly keep that ball in play. As it will be Michael Okafor to take this throw-in. Okafor, though, just throws it straight to a Barking man. And can Akintunde get on the ball? Seems to be a bit of a foul there. The referee didn't think so. As Ilford just look to play it in their own half. It's Armadi who just loses the ball, and Bacon can come forward for Barking now. On the left-hand side is Bradley McDonald. Cut on his left foot. It's really good defending again from Michael Adu. It's been a feature of the game for Ilford. Really good defensive play. And Barking, who haven't been fantastic going forward today, will look to make a substitution. It will be Andre Anderson, who we've not seen too much really so far in this game, to be coming off. And it'll be Sam Edwards to replace Andre Anderson.
Yeah, Anderson just kind of switched into that number 10 role. Looks like it's going to be a straight swap, and Edwards will fit in that 10 role. But yeah, Anderson a bit quiet today. I hope to get on the ball and make an impact a little bit more, but hopefully Sam Edwards can do that in the final half an hour or so.
Bacon's cross blocked well from Wazola. Yeah, another opportunity with the throw-in on this left-hand side. It is Jay Bacon. And the return pass back to him wasn't great. Just went straight out past Bacon. Now Ilford will get an opportunity from the throw, which is taken long. Bacon done well to battle in there with Akpele. And it's the substitute already, Sam Edwards, who's looking to put his mark on the game. Strong tackle in there and a good ball out wide, but that's a really poor touch from Miles Smith, and a counter-attack opportunity for Ilford. On this left-hand side is Adam. What can he do? But it's a really fantastic tackle from Charlie Thompson. Fantastic interception in what proved to be a really dangerous opportunity for Ilford. Again, the chance isn't fully cleared yet, but as Rozzola's poor pass goes off the pitch, Khan Jr. couldn't keep it on. But Adam, brilliant opportunity there for Ilford, not taken well enough.
Superb tackle by Thompson. It was maybe a 4-on-2, it looked like, for the away side, but superb defending, distracted his man, putting a great tackle, got all of the ball, and stopped Ilford from creating another opportunity on goal.
It will be Miles Smith who did lose the ball, which led to that counter-attack opportunity for Ilford, as his throw was flicked on, but it's just gone straight into the palms of Wilkinson Boateng. With about 25 minutes or so to go. Just remind you once more about 3 brilliant products in the link in the description of today's live stream. You can get yourself a Tolico massage gun, a football/soccer training mat, and a Zacro music boxing machine. All on Amazon, all in the link in the description. 3 brilliant products, I must say. Ones you should definitely check out after this match has finished. Barkin. Again, their long ball cut out well, but it's a really good tackle from Kabaya. He's been brought down. The referee has to make a decision here. Is he going to go to his book for a 4th time today? And he will, and I believe that is the substitute, Mwama Osman, who receives a yellow card for Ilford. Now 2 apiece, 4 either side, 4 yellow cards already in this game. And I believe Osman did go a bit heavy on the tackle and probably deserved of that yellow card.
Yeah, just a bit late there, Osman. He's actually impressed me quite a bit in this game. He's kept the ball well, recycled it well in that CDM role, just trying to make the game tick. Since coming on, obviously came on really early for Apaya. Obviously picked up that injury in the first 20 minutes. Yeah, a bit of a late tackle and obviously ended up in the book.
Will be the substitute, Sam Edwards, looking to take this free kick for Barkin. Big opportunity to take the lead for the Blues. You know, their nickname very famously are the Blues, despite them playing in the white kit today. Just a talking to from the referee between Charlie Thompson of Barkin and the man who did just pick up that yellow card, Muammar Osman. It's going to be Sam Edwards to take the free kick. Whipped in. Headed away nicely from an Ilford head. It's picked back up nicely from Khan Jr. He's got 2 man on him. And it's well done from Bacon, who keeps the ball well. Osman again has battled well for it. And now Sobowale can look long for Akpele. And Max Spence comes rushing out of his goal to clear that ball for Barkin. Really well done from Spence, who I think most of his brilliant work has come from him demanding his area and making short passes. But Barkin take that free kick short on the right-hand side. And the cross sails over the net of Wilkinson Boateng. I think that was Badamosi. Cross just goes over, and again Ilford not really too threatened by whatever Barkin are throwing at them.
Yeah, since that goal, Ilford have created a little bit more opportunities than Barkin. Barkin really haven't maybe stepped on their equalizer and grown a little bit of momentum, but looks like they're going to make another change here as well on home side.
Oh, it'll be their third change of the game. Johnny Fowl has seen enough and wants to make another change here for Barking. And it will be the number 9, Juwon Akintunde. You know, has been brilliant scoring form this season. 9 goals in all competitions. Unfortunately for him, didn't get real opportunities. I mean, I guess you could claim he could claim the assist for that first goal. It was his shot that was saved, that fell to the path of the goal scorer, Badamosi. It will be Tony Martin who replaces him up front. Adam, what are your thoughts on Juwon Akintunde's performance so far today?
Yeah, been a bit quiet really, other than the goal, which he was involved in from the shot. And he took it well. Clearly, a talented player. Took the strike on well in the second half. Very quick. Maybe Tony Martin just giving a little bit of a different option and a different look to that front line. But yeah, Akintunde obviously been on form this season. I'm sure he'll be back in the goals soon enough in the next few games.
Just a blocked cross there from Abdul Shobawali, which has led to this throw-in for Ilford. It's Okafor who swings it in. Had to be alert there from the Barking defenders. There was a non-rushing Ilford man on it. Shobawale plays it out wide to Akbele, and it's crossed in. And again, no one's on it, but it's come to this left-hand side where Jubir Adam is. And he's done really well to beat his man, Adam. It's Shobawale again, who just couldn't get the touch, but pressure on the Barking defence from Ilford, and it's going to be Okafor to take this throw, and he looked to take it quickly. Okafor trying to find Shobawale. Poor cross, really. Couldn't even get into the box. And it's Kabaya who's battling well with Osman, and Osman done well to hold him off. That Armadi just came in and got the ball back for Ilford. It's Wazola. And it's lost from Barking. Apaya couldn't keep onto it, and now there's a one-on-one opportunity, and Armadi had the option to go back to his keeper, Wilkinson Boateng. It was a substitute. Tony Martin was putting the pressure on him. Decided just to clear it out for a throw-in. And Barking now have an opportunity to get the ball in the box, but it's lost again from Andy Greenside. And Wazola, can Adam keep it on? He couldn't. And we'll just have a chance to catch our breath here. It's a bit end-to-end at the minute. Both teams sort of rushing their passes, rushing their attempts, as they just want to try and do their best to try and take a all-important lead for their side.
Yeah, I feel like the next goal will be important. It's very cliche, but I think the next goal might just be the winner. Yeah, so maybe looking a little bit more promising, attacking the Palace, cause a few more problems, trying to drift outside, drift inside to get on the ball, get himself involved. Definitely caused himself been a nuisance today, but yeah, not too sure which way he's going to go, to be honest. Could be anyone's game in the last 20 minutes or so.
Well, I think it's going to have to be a bit of a struggle if either team want to win this game. I mean, it's been quite a high-tempo game. You expect it from a local derby game. Barking and Ilford not too far from each other at all. I mean, they're placing the table probably further than the distance between the two in miles. But, yeah, really seeing some rushed passes and slightly poor quality at the minute. Sort of heavy touches, long balls. It just the tempo of this game in the early stages, I think, is playing an effect on the sort of football we're seeing at the moment, because both sides have sort of lost the quality that they had in the first half. I mean, Barking were spraying passes left and right around the box, but it doesn't seem like they're doing that so far. At the moment, as they're just taking a more direct approach, which, you know, is important at times, but yeah, it certainly seems the quality has sort of ducked down a bit. But that sort of makes it a more interesting watch, as you just don't know who will win this game. If anyone, of course. I mean, I think Ilford will be more happy with the draw rather than Barking. It will still keep their unbeaten record at home, Barking. I think they'll be looking to get all 3 points for a team that only sat just one space above the relegation zone before today. As it will be a Barking throw. As this point for Barking does take them back up to 7th, despite Buckhurst Hill currently winning 2-1. For Ilford, even this point will be big for them. It takes them away from 18th, as Sawbridgeworth Town are currently losing 2-1. So a point, I think, more appreciated by Ilford, but I don't think it would be the worst result for Barking either, as Ilford have defended especially well today. But Barking will look to break that defensive line. But Khan Jr. now with an opportunity to drive forward for Ilford. As it plays out wide to Adam. Adam swings the ball in at Pele. Got his touch in, but it was good defending from Charlie Thompson. But it's now Shobawale on the right-hand side. Bacon not closing down yet fast enough. And that is a really poor attempt from Osman. Again, he's been really running hard, but he does win the ball back for his side. And it's Shobawale again on this right-hand side. Sorry to cut you off there, Adam. It's a good turn from Apaya. Good defending once more from Teddy Stacey. And now can Barking with an attack of their own. No, they can't. It's Shobawale once more. He gets on the ball and he tried to play through the striker there at Pele. But it was good defending from Bacon to deny that, as Max Spence just gets the danger clear from Barking.
Yeah, it's been a bit scrappy, really, last few minutes. There could be a chance there for Barking.
And here is an opportunity, and it's a great chance for the substitute, but what a fantastic save from Wilkinson Boateng. And it seemed like it was the easy chance for the substitute, Tony Martin, who come on for Juwon Akintunde. And I think if Juwon Akintunde is in that position, he can definitely score. But wow, Tony Martin with a fantastic opportunity to put Barking back in front. But now is an opportunity for Ilford to get them in front. It's Adam who cuts on his right, I should say. It's blocked well. An opportunity for Wazola now for Ilford. Wazola plays it into Akpele. Akpele looks back for Wazola. It's brilliant play from Ilford. And Wazola with a fantastic finish. Ilford have taken the lead again. It's brilliant 1-2 from Emmanuel Wazola and Greg Akpele. And it's a feature of Greg Akpele's game. He's a striker, but he won't get known for the goals he scores and more for the chances he creates. And he deserves that today, Greg Akpele. And a player who I think has been fantastic, Emmanuel Wazola, the midfielder, carried on his run after the pass into Akpele. And Ilford have taken the lead once more.
Yeah, superb by Greg Akpele. It doesn't get the credit for the goal, but should get credit for the assist. There's a massive chance of Barking the other end about a minute earlier. Tony Martin probably should have scored. The chance kind of came out of nowhere, really. It's been Ilford mainly with most attacks for the last few minutes, but a superb ball. A nice little chip ball over the top of the Barking defenders. And Mazzola with a superb finish. Past Spence, and it's 2-1. I said the next goal will be important. We'll see whether Ilford can hold on to this lead for the remaining 15 minutes or so. But a great finish and a great goal by Ilford.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic work from Emmanuel Wazola and Greg Akpele. And I was just mentioning how Ilford will probably be happy with the point for both sides. Barking do come down this right-hand side, looking to get the equaliser themselves. It's Bradley McDonald, the substitute. Just got the ball stuck under his feet. Back out wide to Bacon. And that pass is not really going anywhere. Barking again, trying to get this equaliser. But I was just mentioning before about how I was saying that Ilford would probably be happy out of the two sides with the point. But as soon as I said that, Barking had the opportunity to take the lead. It was a poor miss, really, from Tony Martin. And Ilford just went down the other end. And now they are in front, and with about 15 minutes to play of this game still, I don't think Ilford will be necessarily happy with a point now. And Khan Jr. just battling it with everything. Edwards, well tackled from the goal scorer, Wazola. The ball comes out to his left-hand side. Bacon nutmegs Shobawale well, but it's covered from the Ilford defence. Okafor turning against Bradley McDonald. Really nice from Okafor. And Wazola, that's a really poor pass from the goal scorer. Wazola probably still buzzing after that goal. Bacon down the line. Good defending from Okafor. Referee hasn't deemed that a foul. I thought maybe went a bit too hard on him, and that's a really good interception from Nick Armadi. Just clears the ball out of touch as Bradley McDonald was going forward there for Barking, but this might get accustomed to this as Barking want to keep hold on to this unbeaten home record. They can do that with a free kick here on the left-hand side. It would be Sam Edwards to take it. If you can get it into the mixer and get it onto a Barking head, it's a really difficult free kick to defend for Ilford. Wilkinson Boateng will need to be alert for any flick-ons or any volleys that come his way. It will be Sam Edwards then to take it for Barking. The substitute whips the ball in, and Boateng does well just to palm it away, but it's not cleared fully from Ilford. And it was just Greenside who just couldn't really do much now. And now here's a chance for Ilford. On this left-hand side is Khan Jr. Junior trying to beat his man. Is really good defending from Kabaya, who got back for Barking. It's lost again though, and it's Wazola the goal scorer. Wazola, Akpele with another scoop up again. Didn't cause much, but Junior on the left-hand side plays it into Wazola. Can Wazola get that first touch in? He can. It's Wazola. He's already scored one. Can he get a second? It's really good defending from the captain, Teddy Stacey. Wazola looking dangerous again and cleared away fully from Charlie Thompson. But wow, it was a decent opportunity for Wazola to get his second goal of the game, and that would have been Ilford's 3 points, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely. That would have been all 3 points going Ilford's way if that found the back of the net. It's been a summer league game where whoever scores the opposite team is a main threat, but Ilford just trying to kind of change the script and just kind of settle on the ball and just run the clock down. But there's still plenty of time left for Barking to get that equalizer for the second time this game.
Really well held up from Tony Martin to spread the ball out wide to Bradley McDonald. Now he's an opportunity for Greenside. He's done well to beat Adam. Greenside battling away, and Adam had no choice but to take him out. I think he sort of fell over and sort of dragged him down. Both players seem to be in a bit of pain, but I'm sure the referee will be having at least a word with Adam there, who looked just to take Greenside out as he, Miles Smith out on that right-hand side as he just looked to get away with him. I think that will be a substitution here for Barking. Their fourth substitution already. And it looks like it's going to be the goal scorer, Badi Mosi, to be substituted off for Nelly Malek. And just quickly, Adam, what have your thoughts been on Ezekiel Badamosi's performance today for Barking?
Yeah, he obviously got the goal. He's been dangerous maybe more in the first half, in the first early stages. Not really caused that many problems for Adam down that right-hand side. But yeah, I've been impressed by Badamosi and Nelly Malik, hoping to make another impact. And obviously, looks like Ilford are going to make a double change to maybe just sit on their lead.
Yeah, you're very right, Adam. Ilford looking to make a double substitution. It will be number 11, Jax Lures, to come on. I believe that was Jabir Adam, who will be coming off. The other substitute limbering up there for Ilford. I believe that's kind of Adam. That substitution was forced. So I thought it was a tactical substitution, but I just see him there with the physio. A bit upset.
Yeah, potentially he played really well today, actually, Jabir Adam. There could be a chance here for Barking, though, as Ilford haven't made that second change yet. But yeah, I've been really impressed by Jabir Adam. Defended well. Just saw the threat of that right-hand side. And yeah, just kind of changed his game almost.
And Apaya can play it down the line to Akpele, but we're deemed to be offside there. I'm not so sure. I thought he looked onside to me. So, The linesman sees otherwise. As you mentioned, really good performance from Jabir Adam. I think most of the plaudits probably for some of his defensive actions, as it did seem that Miles Smith and Badamosi would be really threatening on that right-hand side. Here is the other substitution that Ilford were looking to make. It's going to be the number 9, Greg Akpele, who deserves a big round of applause. And the reason why Ilford are 2-1 up, maybe not for he didn't score, but he really did do well to create it. So it will be Greg Akpele who will be coming off for Lawrence Olarenfemi, who replaces him.
Yeah, really, really impressive. Greg Akpele, pointed him out before the game. Obviously not saying he's played well because I did, but yeah, played really well, held up the ball really well. He's used his body well, brings the wingers into play. Obviously got a great assist. Superb striker performance. Hopefully Lawrence Olarenfemi can do the similar to what Akpele was doing for the 18 minutes that he was on. Yeah, really impressive by Akpele.
With 5 minutes of normal time to go, Barking don't have long to get this equaliser potentially. Ilford look to be solid defensively, which they have been all game. They don't score too many goals. They conceded 18. That's the same amount that Barking have scored. However, a long shot does come in, and I don't know if that's the right decision, Jerode Kaboa, at this stage of the game. I mean, just keep the pressure on Ilford. There's no real need to go for a shot there. It was always looking like it was going to go over. He's leaning back on it. He's standing, about 30 yards away from goal. I don't know if that was the correct decision from Jerode Kaboa there, Adam.
Yeah, Ilford would be happy with shots from long range. Unless obviously they're flying to the top corner, but that one sailed very much over the bar. Barking just trying to put a little bit more pressure on these remaining minutes, hoping for that all-important equaliser.
Nelly Malik there on that right-hand side, who's looking to get away, but I believe he's gone a bit rough on one of the Ilford players, and that's just a bit of, again, gamesmanship, just wasting a few more seconds. So we'll look to take this free kick. It was Nelly Malik who was looking really excited, maybe a bit overexcited on that right-hand side, put the foot in, and that just meant it'll be an Ilford free kick. And again, Barking. It's just not real threat they've had in the last, since they have gone 2-1 down. It seems that Ilford been the top side more likely to score again rather than Barking getting the equaliser. It is a long throw.
Seen this game out well so far. Just getting the ball up top and trying to hold it as long as possible, but only a few more minutes left to get that equaliser. Then they're going to want to close that gap on the playoff positions. Obviously a lot of games in hand, but can't rely on those games in hand.
And that will certainly not help. Teddy Stacey's pass just goes straight out of play. Miles Smith maybe caught on his toe slightly there. Couldn't get the ball from the pass from Stacey, and I think that just shows what has been kind of a poor second half performance from Barking, despite getting that equaliser in this second half. They've just given away a needless corner. Poor header from Andy Greenside, and this is just an opportunity for Ilford to get the third. And I think if they were to get that, to bring all 3 points back to Ilford.
Yeah, it's where they want to build Ilford up in Barking's area as high as possible. They're going to want to keep it in that corner as long as possible. We've got a lot of players to do that. I'm sure they'll go short from this corner and try and keep onto it. Yeah, they'll be happy with this, happy with their second half performance, happy with their overall performance so far, overall 90 minutes.
Well, I was going to mention at 1-1 that Ilford, the 9 games they have played in the league so far, haven't had a single draw. Doesn't really suit them the drawing style. They'll go for it no matter what.
Yeah, well, they actually got each other in a few weeks again in the league on the 13th of November. So I'm sure this result will make a difference to see how that game pans out in a few weeks back at Ilford. I'm sure Barking will want to make sure they don't go into that game with a defeat on their hands from their opponents today.
Well, it would be a big result. One of the reasons it's supposed to stay the way, Ilford obviously getting away from that relegation zone if they were to hold on to win, as Barking do send the ball long forward. It's a brilliant strike. What a fantastic equaliser from the edge of the box. And it's the substitute, Tony Martin, who we did say probably should have scored in that before Ilford scored the 2-1. And I was just saying, Ilford don't get many draws. Well, they're going to be absolutely heartbroken, as that is a fantastic strike from Teddy Martin. It's now 2-2, and it looks like surely it will end the draw. But, you know, with the way the teams have been scoring, they're just scoring from sort of half chances, really. And that was certainly one of them from Tony Martin.
Super from Tony Martin. Like we said, he should have scored earlier in the game. He's definitely made up for it. And it's a superb finish. It came out of nowhere, really. Just bounced nicely for him. Half volley into the top corner. Boateng, absolutely no chance. And then might just try and get a winner. And that would be heartbreaking for Ilford. I would say deserve probably something out of this game. But a superb finish from Tony Martin.
It was Malik again on that right-hand side who looked threatening. A bit careful as Osman losing it in that position, and I think that was Sam Edwards who just pushes over Nick Armandi needlessly, really. Long ball, and it might find the substitute, and it's been taken out surely from Spence. The opportunity is still here for Ilford. It was Olaran Femi who I believe was taken out by Spence. The referee doesn't think so. The ball comes back into the box. Olaran Femi is down with his hands on his head. He is hurt, but Ilford have the opportunity to still go forward. It's Okafor with the ball in now, and it's cleared away again from Charlie Thompson. But wow,
I'm not too sure what happened there. I think Spence just came out and almost cleaned him out. I thought the referee was going to give a free kick just outside the edge of the box. But it looks like they just played on, and maybe they thought, maybe the referee thought Ilford had more of a chance on goal. It looks like they're going to be complaining to the referee for that free kick, but I don't think they're going to get it. But, I mean, what on earth? These last few minutes. All over the place.
Absolutely crazy at the Lawtech Stadium, and you know, I do apologise. It was actually Joel Appiah who, well, for me, from my perspective, appeared to be taken out by Max Spence. I mean, it's a really big call from the referee Ericsson Timu not to give that free kick, and wow, I mean, a crazy few minutes. Again, it's been a feature of the game. When a team does score, the opposition then seem to get the best chances of the game. I mean, wow, that goal from Tony Martin, you know, absolutely fantastic from him. I mean, you know, if you have them two opportunities and you don't know what happens from him, you think, you bet your life he scores the first one and no chance he scores the second one. However, he just shows he's got that quality. Fantastic strike. Kind of like Michael Adou's goal in the first half. But it is Joel Appiah on the ground now. Again, it seemed like he was definitely taken out from the keeper of Barking, Max Spence, but yeah, the referee didn't think so. I believe it will be a throw-in on this right-hand side. Appiah just has to go off to the side of the pitch. It will be Michael Okafor to take a long throw-in for Ilford. I mean, if Ilford score here, I mean, that would just be an absolute crazy end to the game, which has had a lot of frantic moments in it. I guess that's what you get from a local derby game. It will be Okafor then to take this long throw for Ilford. And it's into the box. It's Olaran Femi trying to keep hold of the ball. Good header from Osman. And Osman picks it up again. Oh, that's a really poor touch though from the goal scorer, the equaliser. of Barkin's 2-2 goal was Tony Martin. An opportunity to turn on the halfway line as both sides, no nonsense now, just get the ball as long as you can. And that's a brilliant switch onto the right hand side. Here is Nelly Marlek, the substitute, has beaten his man on the left hand side, on the right hand side I should say, and the ball is really well defended from, I believe that was Michael Adu there. And here is an opportunity for Barkin to get all 3 points from this corner.
Oh, this would be something if this ends up in the back of the net from this corner. Ilford have defended well so far, these set pieces, but that could be commentator's curse. So they want to head this one out and for safety to get that point. Try and get a point.
It's going to be Jay Bacon with a lofted ball up. It's shot first time from Sam Edwards as the ball was dropping to his foot. Probably had his name in lights there for the man to get the winner. Although his attempt had no chance of going in. Wilkinson Boateng was never really threatened by that chance. As there will be a few minutes left to go, I'll just quickly mention once more about the products in the link of the description that you can find on this video. You can find it after full time. It's, well, the referee has just called the full-time whistle now. And what an end to what was a brilliant game. I mean, Ilford players are absolutely devastated. That would have been their second win, away win of the season if they would have held on to it. Barkin with that late equaliser from Tony Martin, a strike from the edge of the box, which was unsavable from Wilkinson Boateng, keeps Barkin's record of being unbeaten at home. I mean, Ilford will be disappointed they couldn't hold on for all 3 points. I think they slightly deserved it more than Barkin did, but it just shows a good side. Adam in Barkin, as you know, they didn't play as well as Ilford today, but still get a point to show for it.
Yeah, it's been a really good game, really end to end. Whenever the team scored, the other team would go down the other end and have more chances. You think, you know, when Barkin, when Ilford went and equalised, or when Ilford went and scored, made it 2-1, Barkin were making more chances in the first half. It was the other way around. Superb game, superb entertainment, and I think 2-2, maybe fair result. Ilford probably will definitely be heartbroken they haven't come up with all 3 points because they defended really well for the majority of the game. An absolute worldie by Tony Martin. They've got Barkin a point at home. Obviously play each other in a few weeks. Be interesting to see how that affair goes. But yeah, really good match and really end to end.
Yeah, fantastic display from both sides today at the Lawtech Stadium. I've been Finnan O'Connor. With me has been Adam Todd. Full time then in the Essex Senior League match. Barking 2, Ilford 2.